What is that? Oh shit, what is that? Who you fighting?
What's going on, people? It's your boy 3MG here, back with another video. And real quick, I just want to say that 3MG Stories is still on. I'm still doing the editing as this video uploads. It was much more easier to do a video like this where I could just spit some news out. I had this all day and was able to put this out. But you know, 3MG Stories, I'm trying to really do the edits really funny and really good for this one. So I'm still doing the editing portion of it, and I did put it out on Twitter, and it will be out Tuesday night. I apologize for that. But let's get real quick into this. And by the way, just thank you guys for the support, because I know a lot of you have been asking me on my live stream, when is the 3MG Story going to be put out. Don't worry, it's coming out, guys. I got you guys. I love y'all. But let's get into this. So in recent news, I was able to pick this up, and this is just retarded. I find this shit stupid as fuck. I mean, some people may agree with it. I actually don't. I actually think this is like one of the dumbest shit ever, but the backstory behind it kind of is really the reason why. So what am I talking about? Netflix. Basically, sharing your Netflix password is now a federal crime, and I think the same goes for HBO Go. You know, Netflix being that it's a online streaming app, you get to stream movies, television shows, series, and all this good shit, cartoons and all that. It is now considered a federal crime if you share out your Netflix password. Not saying that it's going to track down the fact that they see or heard or physically seen or heard you giving out your password. No, it's not going to be something like that. It's not going to be that minuscule, that easy, you know. I don't find this to be like a malicious act. I don't understand, but sharing your online services is really a federal crime now, according to the court ruling, in which had to do which violates computer restriction or something like that. Well, I know, yeah, it's a federal crime under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, and I know a lot of us out there are like, bro, you fucking kidding me? I don't know if Hulu's under the same, you know, under the same bracket of this, under the same ruling, but I know Netflix now and HBO Go, and that is crazy to me. Reason why is because shit, I actually am not gonna, shit, ain't no self-snitching out here, man. But people, you know, normally share their passwords with their friends, family, their loved ones, or, you know, whoever. And the fact that that is illegal, are you kidding me? That's a crime. Now, it ain't just gonna be that easy of you getting caught. But this is really how it's gonna go. Make sure you guys don't get with a psycho girlfriend, or make sure you guys don't, or you girls don't get with a psycho boyfriend. Because if you do and you ever break up, and the fact that you seen that he changes your password, you or that person can go ahead, call the cops, or do something and say what you did, and that's under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. I mean, it may not seem that easy, but there's ways to get around it, and you can actually go to jail for this shit. This is funny as fuck. Now, with this situation, how it all started was basically an employee borrowed a friend's password and went ahead and accessed some database. Now, that's actually something stupid. That's the same thing as, like, for me, example, if I work in a hospital and somebody lend me their password to get into, like, the computer system where it has all patient information, that's violating HIPAA. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. You know, you're not supposed to access that. But in this case, this person, I guess, got caught or something like that, violation. And now Netflix and HBO goes under this law. But I'm not sure 100% if you can serve time for this. It's a federal crime. I mean, the only real way of you getting caught of doing this is not because they're not going to go and do an investigation. There's millions of users on Netflix. There's millions of users on fucking Netflix. They're not going to just go one by one. But I think the way people will be reported in this kind of like this very minuscule fucking shit of a crime, the only way this can actually really affect the person is, like, say their loved one or something becomes a fucking asshole and says, oh my god, my boyfriend fucking, you know, he got my fucking Netflix account, oh my god, it's under the law, blah blah blah, and like can really sue you or do, I don't know what the fuck they can do. But because now it's considered a federal crime, somebody could screw you over that way if, say, you have an issue. So you got to be careful with that. But on the bright side, Netflix is still standing on their own behalf and their rules on the whole and the policy of Netflix, which is they're allowing you to still share your account. They're still okay with you sharing your account. You know, they're still with the whole family sharing, family and friends sharing. They're saying that they still believe in it. They love people sharing Netflix. They love the fact their little motto with having 2 people or 10 people on the couch watching Netflix. They don't mind all that good shit. So it's not really Netflix that's really trying to do this, because then they're basically shooting themselves in the foot. You know, Netflix is still okay with with you sharing your passwords, as long as no malicious act is being committed as far as like trying to hack Netflix or any of that bullshit. But yeah, I mean, basically Netflix would have been shooting themselves in the foot if they were the ones doing this, because of the simple fact that their whole model was trying to grab people in. You know, you pay $7.99 or I believe now $10 a month, but you're able to share accounts, 2 mobile phones, 2 computers. So yeah, it really wouldn't make sense. But yeah, Netflix is actually behind us on allowing us to do this. But now we really have to be careful with who we lend our passwords to, making sure that you trust the person well enough, because if you, I don't know if it's gonna affect both of you guys. I mean, this is something very small, but at the same time very fucking stupid at most. If you share your account, I don't know, does that make it you guilty by association because you, or affiliation or some sort, like, this is how fucking petty this shit is. This is so petty. The fact that this shit has to happen. The fact that you may even get in trouble too. Somebody, you try to rat somebody out. Oh, they fucked with my shit. And they say, well, how they got it? Oh, you gave it to them? Well, now look, you're fucked too. So I don't really know how this is going to work. I just know that this is under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, which makes very much a lot of sense. It's almost the same thing as violating HIPAA if somebody who works in a hospital and you're trying to share patient information by giving out your password. But in other words, just try to be safe out there with the fuck you do with your passwords. Obviously, Netflix is doing really good, and I don't think this is something that's going to affect a lot of people on Netflix. I know people aren't stupid enough. Obviously, they got 2-step security and they got all this other extra shit, or if they don't, you just got forgot password, you could just get your shit back. Just be careful. And this is the dumbest fucking law I've ever heard. It's the dumbest fucking crime ever, actually. But yeah, it's your boy 3MG. Let me know what you guys think in comments below. I guarantee my viewers probably got like 40 people under their own accounts. Come on, man, it's a Netflix, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's your boy 3MG. I'm out of here. Peace.